Hello, good day. This is Rstar from Rstar FX. I want to be showing you how you can make more profit with signals. Now, let's take for instance this particular trade. I'll be using a formal trade. I caught this trade right here today. Sell gold at 1861 to 1864. So which is this from 1861 here. At this point, let me take my arrow. At this point, 1861 to, let me go to higher time frame, to 1864 here. So this is actually my sell zone right here, and I entered around this circle right here. So I entered downward, so I sold downward, and I actually took my TP. Sorry for that. I actually took my TP at 1859 and 1857. So for the scalp TP, and we actually did over 150 pips. So now what I want to actually explain to you is, looking at this trade right here, we entered at this area, at this zone. So I caught the trade when I got the confirmation from here. If you go down to 1 minute, you see I got this confirmation right here, this zone, and so I caught the sell and it was scalp. So that means when it sold downward and it hit our first TP, which is 1859, sorry, which is 1859 right here. So it hit our first TP and went back to our entry. So we sold again, hit the TP again, and went back to the zone. So the zone is actually there. So we scalp all these, we scalp them, and this range of 20 pips, from your 1862 to 1861, that's 10 pips, down to 1860, that's 20 pips, and 1859, we couldn't get to 1859. I actually took my profit, so we have around 25 pips plus with this zone right here. Now, since I caught the trade right here, if you're actually someone that is good in trading at scalp trade, like my students, I took my course, how I do. So this scalp right here, you did it down, you can, once you get back to your entry, the confirmations to look for. As my student, then you can re-enter, took it again, then here, as you see, you get a confirmation right here too. Then you can write this one down. Now let's go down to breaking even. Now to break even, now let's take for example, after I took the last trade right here, which is this point right here, this point, we entered here, we scalped down to TP1, went back to our entry, we scalp down to TP1 again, went back to our entry, then we scalp. And make sure you have your confirmation before you re-enter at our entry place, because once you don't know how to search for your confirmation, then you have to leave it at the first TP1 and you exit the trade, and you take the risk for TP1 also. Now this trade right here, let's say we entered here at this confirmation right here, then it went the first 10 pip here, 20 pips. No, 20 pips will be around, let me indicate that place, that will be 1860, right? 1860, yeah. So we write the first from the entry, first 10 pip, 20 pip. Then what do? You take your stop loss, you take it to break even. So you can either put it at your entry, either put your stop loss at your entry right here. Let me use another color for this to make it more nice. Okay, let's use this for our TP. So I think this is not showing enough. Let's use something like blue here. So you take your stop loss, you shift it down. You know, the market went all the way down. It's 10 pips, then went back. If you check very well, we entered there, went back, then it's drive down to 20 pips right here. So you either take your stop loss to your break even, that means take it to entry, or you take it to 10 pips downward, or you can actually place it around this, maybe the top lower high. You know, we have high, then we have a lower high here, lower high. If you take my course, you understand all these terms. They are just simple terms that you can just actually do, and to trade efficiently and do more with a signal. You know, normally if a newbie is entering this signal, you just only gain the 20 pips TP and you're out, then you miss a lot. But for a pro that you already know what you are doing, and take these 20 pips, take the second 20 pips, that's 40 pips, and you write down the 150 pips, and that's around about 190 pips to 200 pips profit, but with just a call. Now as I'm explaining, when you get to your 20 pips, then you take your stop loss, you shift it downward to break even. That means you shift it to your entry, or you shift it to break even plus, which is maybe 10 to within the range of 10 pips down to your entry. You know, we entered here, so you shift it down a little bit, somewhere around here. So you allow the market to run. By this time, you might have shifted your TP from 1859 to 1857, which is our second TP right here. 1857 right here. So now you write it down again as you went to TP2. So I'll be closing half of my trade. I will be closing half, and I shift my stop loss. If I want to, I can shift my stop loss to 20 pips or to my TP1. Are you getting what I'm saying right now? So it's just the matter of choice and the matter of if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, these are basic things that you can know. You cannot, then, you know, as someone that is actually a pro in trading, maybe you know the concept of SMC, you will understand that there's actually a zone right here, which is support become resistant, SBR zone right here. Right here, which is this. So this zone right here, you expect the market to get at least 2 days, so you can just put your stop loss here from entry. And the market actually did what? Came back here, and you can actually sell here too if you see a confirmation. Let me check. Yes, for me, I see sell confirmation, then I can sell back down to my TP2 again, and I take some profit again. Then my stop loss here, with my stop loss I can actually ride the trend downward. So I just monitor the trade, and you know, just ride it, and to here around this area I dictate there's a zone, a possible reversal zone right here. So I can actually shift my stop loss down a little bit again, or close some positions and leave it again, you know. So this is another lower high, so I can shift it above it as my market reach down this zone here, I can shift to another lower high, which is right here, and I ride it, and when I go here, I can shift my stop loss right to this stop right here, and I go this back, reverse and back, and it went back again. My stop loss came down to this lower low, and you see I'm bagging more profit as I am monitoring the market. And as I get this again, I shift my stop loss down to the top of this zone right here, that I'm having right here, and eventually got taken out right here. And with this, you see we booked more profit. And what do you see right here? You see we're able to book a profit of around how many pips? Up to 100, and that's around 120 pips. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, that's is that up to 120 or 90? That's not 90 pips. So I'm not actually calculating the pips right now, but at least this over 100 plus profit that we booked for this on this trade. So that's how to enter a profitable trade using signals. Even if you are trading yourself, you can actually apply this, and it's actually sweet, and you can do it. Provided the trend is very steady, you can book more profits. Let's say this trend right here, I think we made a sale right here too some times ago. Yeah, and I have some of my students write this down right here from this zone, and took our profit around here. So yeah, because I think some got cutting out right here, right at this stop right here. Our stop loss came down here and got taken out here. So some that still hold the position at the top of this zone, we have our zone here, so you're still able to bag over 300 pips right here from here downward, and that's how it is. So you can always enjoy more even than the signal provider if you know what you're doing in the market. That's it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and kindly subscribe and like, and let me know any other things you'd like me to do in the comment below.